Welcome back, guys. We are going to be talking about another movie today, and I honestly thought I did a review on this. So if you guys have not seen this movie, definitely first off check it out. We're going to be talking about Dark Shadows. Came out in 2012, and this had a magnificent cast. Let me go ahead and just say I still like this movie. This is a great movie. We had, of course, Johnny Depp playing Barnabas Collins. We got Helena Bonham Carter playing Julia Hoffman. We got Eva Green playing Angelique. We got Michelle Pfeiffer playing Elizabeth Collins. We got a little bit of a younger Chloe Grace Moretz playing Carolyn. And also, among many others, we even have Alice Cooper in this movie playing as himself. And we have the late Christopher Lee in here. We have just an amazing cast all around. So the entirety of this film is the reimagination of Dark Shadows. I never really watched the original. I watched this because, one, yes, I am a Johnny Depp fan. I enjoy his work. I just enjoyed the movie all around. So the entirety of this film goes on Barnabas, who's played by Johnny Depp, who his family was very rich. They came from Europe to the New World, and they built a magnificent home, and they started getting into the fishing industry. When he was younger, he got with the character Angelique. Then he cared for her, but he was not in love with her. That pissed her off, and she cursed him after he fell in love with someone else, and she made him into a vampire. Now what happens is she locks him in a box for about 200 years. Then when he comes back, he realizes that his family's house is in ruins. He has different people in his home, and he's trying to figure out exactly what's going on. Like this new world that he's in, it's in the 70s, and he develops a new love interest by the name of Victoria, who is not really who she says she is. We later find out with Victoria, she is the reincarnation of the his former love that he was in love with by the name of Josette. And he wants to be with her, but at the same time he knows with him being a vampire. And then Angelique finds out that he has came out of his banishment that she put him in, and he goes with trying to restore his family's honor, their name, and their title. With obviously the town that they're in was named after his family. Now he's starts by telling Elizabeth, who's played by Michelle Pfeiffer, of him being a vampire. They figure it out. She says, I don't want nobody to know. Then we see where the family slowly starts understanding that he's a vampire. We later figure out that Chloe Moretz, she was bitten by a werewolf. We find out later on in the movie. We even have Helena Bonham Carter, that she was a doctor who was there to help his descendant, one of his descendants, as well, losing his mother to the sea. We later find out that Angelique did a lot of cursing on the family by sending a werewolf to bite Carolyn, and then also losing David's mother to sea, and then David's father is just a scumbag, and Barnabas has to deal with him, as well as also trying to get everything back in order to restore his family's honor. Now, I don't want to give you guys the entirety of the movie. Again, this has been out since 2012, so it's been more than a decade that this movie came out. I love this movie. Like I said, this has got a lot of throwback. I love the style of this art style as well. If I'm not mistaken, I think Tim Burton has something to do with this. I could be wrong. Yeah, okay, the director was Tim Burton. I had a feeling. Like I said, I love this movie. It's got a lot of comedy. I think that Johnny Depp still does an amazing role at portraying this character, being not really scary, but to the word of being very charismatic, charming, sarcastic, funny. And just Helena Bonham Carter does an amazing job as well. Eva Green does such an amazing job as well portraying this villain. She's very seductive. She's very charismatic. She's very manipulative as well. She gets what she wants. She doesn't care who she hurts. She wants Barnabas. And we have this one scene which is absolutely amazing, where her and Barnabas, they start hooking up in her office, and they just go up against the walls, the ceiling, the bottom of the floor, and then by the end of it, you just see them. It's just her office is just completely destroyed, and it's hilarious. And then there's another scene where he it trances the butler or the help of the manor, and he falls asleep, and they just bops him in the face, and he comes right back out of it. So there's a lot of funny moments in here, or even with there's another scene where she's like, where Carolyn's like, "Are you stoned or something?" He's like, "They tried stoning me, my dear. It did not work." It's just, he really pulls off, like, I would say, like if Jack Sparrow meets Sweeney Todd, but a vampire. That's the best way I know how to describe this character, and he just pulls it off magnificently. And I think one of my favorite scenes in the entire film is when he's talking to the rest of the family at breakfast, and then we have Dr. Hoffman comes in. And she just sits down. She's like, "Morning," and she looks at him. She's got her glasses on because obviously she's hungover. And she just looks at him. She's like, "Who the hell is this?" He just, his eyes is like, excuse me. It's very charismatic because, again, with Johnny Depp and Helena working alongside each other for so many years, obviously they're very good friends, and they have very just great chemistry with one another. And like I said, I cannot say so much about this movie other than, if you guys want to watch it with your family, your friends, alone with your significant other, definitely check out this film. It is one that I personally go back to not only around Halloween, especially with it being Halloween time already, but also watch it around any time of the year. I feel like you can watch this movie no matter what time of the year it is. And again, Michelle Pfeiffer does a great job in this role as well, portraying as the mom of the group. That's the role she's playing a very strong female character, and also not only trying to protect her nephew but her daughter, and then also accepting Barnabas for not only him being her ancestor but also what he's been through, and he's already vowing that he will protect the family and he will not harm them due to his nature of being a vampire. So I would definitely say, if you guys have never seen Dark Shadows, personally give it a try. It's a very crazy ride. You'll enjoy it. You get a lot of comedy out here, get some great action, get some great thrillers, some great drama, and I think overall just great acting, in my opinion, all the way around. So let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments down below. If you guys are new to the channel, want to say about subscribing, leave a big fat like on the video. Helps me out, helps the channel out, gets this video out there to share it. Let me know what you guys think about it, and as always, I'm seeing you guys on the next one.